Welcome to Big Perspective Podcast. I'm your girl, Lady J.
Big T.
Chaz Sampson.
And we are the hosts of Big Perspective Podcast. So as you know, we recently just launched all of our social media on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So please be sure to follow us.
Thanks for the love.
Like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Please.
So what we wanted to do real quick is just give you guys an idea of what Big Perspective Podcast is, what you can expect from us, how our concept came to be, and what we plan on bringing to the table. So first, I'm going to give the floor to Big T, and you can go ahead and say how this whole idea came to fruition.
Well, I think it started off with a dream. You know, you always have dreams as kids, and my dream was to have my own talk show. So I always wanted to be, Steve Harvey, doing my thing with the little guests to come up. So, podcasts, the industry is growing. Last year, they made over $473 million throughout audio, just advertising and all that. I said, well, Fayetteville needs to be in that market. I'm sick of us being behind the curve. Okay. Let's be in the present. Let's go forward with this. So I said, well, I got the idea. I'm more of a visionary type of person. I'm not the little intertwined type of person. So I said, I need some team members. First person I called was the money man, Mr. Chazzy Faye. He knows how to put a price on anything. Sell water to the ocean and sand to the camel. So as we were talking, he said, what this thing is missing, we need a woman, man. Women can put things together. So I said, well, I don't know any smart women. I don't know any.
I'm pretty
smart.
sure you know plenty of
I don't know. I know some smart women.
They are very offended right now.
I knew some smart women. But really, I said I need somebody that's a visionary as well that can take the vision and wrap it and make it look good so it's easy for Chaz to sell. And Lady J just popped up in my mind. We talked briefly, and I said, let me bring them slick edges into the picture.
Okay, ego styler, you better get it right. So we know the Big T is about his coin. All right. So Chaz, what did you think when Trent brought this idea to you?
Being in business now, I've been owning my firm for 6 years now, and I get a pitch probably once a day. Somebody pitches something to me. Okay. Asking for money or asking for access to money or resources, that kind of thing. When Trent brought it to me, I'm a bottom line guy, and everybody knows that I'm a bottom line. Trent brought it to me, and I looked at the bottom line first. I look at bottom line go up. Looked at the bottom line, I said, this is going to need way more money over time. And not only do I want to invest into it, I want to be a part of it as well. Okay. It came from when I ran for mayor in Spring Lake back in 2017. I felt like elected officials across the board, the federal, state, and local levels, particularly the local level, were not able to give their perspective in a way where voters can understand it, where the community can understand what their goals and ideas was.
To make it plain.
Yeah. Exactly, make it plain and understandable.
Cut it down.
And then, of course, our current mayor, Mitch Colvin, Mayor of Fayetteville, he came with wanting to change the image of Fayetteville. And I travel a lot. I travel different countries. I've lived in different countries, lived across this country, Midwest, West Coast, up and down the East Coast. And when people say Fayetteville, they say Vietnam. And quite frankly, or 2-6.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
And quite frankly, we represent way more than that. The people here in our community are great people. So I went and I said, you know what, Mitch Colvin, Mayor Colvin, you have a wonderful idea. I want to be part of that. And so I think that this podcast together shows a different light of folks here in Fayetteville. Those that come here, whether the military brings them here or whether jobs bring them here or whether they just grew up here. And for me, I thought it'd be important to at least do my part in the community and show that we have some great people here, and Fayetteville's also a place to live.
Absolutely, and I can just caveat off that. So unlike these two gentlemen, I reign from San Diego, California, and I came 619 stand up. I came to Fayetteville by way of the military. I'm still active duty. Been in going on 19 years now, and my field is in public affairs, public relations. So when you guys came to me with the idea, like Chaz said, I thought it was an amazing opportunity to shine a light on a lot of the local entrepreneurs that are doing great things in the community that may not get a lot of visibility. I think it's a great opportunity to talk about community interests and community topics that, like, for elected officials, so to speak, may waver on how they write legislation or policies. And I also think it's very important to bring some entertainment to Fayetteville. Yeah, okay? What's good? We're going to really open it up. Yeah. We're going to bring some new and improved entertainment to y'all. Mm-hmm. And we're just going to make it do what it do.
We're going to do what it do, baby. Let me tell you something.
Okay, so what you guys can expect from us, we laid it out just a little bit. We plan on bringing on local artists, local social influencers, local entrepreneurs. We want to shine a light on your business, on what you're doing in the community. So please feel free to inbox us, DM us, email us, because we want to have you on and we want to get your perspective on things that are going on in the community. We're going to talk about trending topics.
Yeah, we're going to talk about is your girlfriend cheating on you, yes or no?
Relationships is always a big one.
She probably is. If you got to ask if she's cheating, she's cheating, bro.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. We're gonna break down relationships. We're going to break down businesses. Yes, we're going to break down financial responsibilities, financial investments. We want to talk about how to, if you have an idea, how to execute and follow through on that to make yourself as successful as you possibly can be.
And we're going to be at events all through the city. Like, coming up next week, what we got? True to Yourself.
With the Arts Council.
True to Yourself with the Arts Council. Shout out to the Arts
Council. Yeah, I was about to say, shout out to the Arts Council. I mean, they are wonderful. Greg Weber came in as CEO. I think he came in around mid-year 2019.
Mid-year 2019.
I mean, he's just been very wonderful. So shout out to the Arts Council.
Shout out.
They are. They gave us an opportunity to sit with Megan So Good and Devon. What's his name? Devon. I'm sorry, Devon. Listen, I'm gonna learn your name.
And we're doing behind the scenes at the VIP meet and greet, so you'll see us at the meet and greet. All access passes. I got them in the car right now.
I'm done. So along with that, we are also going to have some funny segments. So Trent, go on and speak on how the segments are gonna go and what they can expect out of
it. We're gonna have different segments. You know, one of my favorite segments is one that I created myself. It's called What Rhymes Trent's Gears. You know, what rhymes my gears? What pisses me off? You know, like stuff like old people driving when they should be retired. They should have somebody driving for. But I ain't gonna get into that right now.
When people show up late?
Yes. Let me tell you something. Look, we ain't gonna
I'm not pointing any elbows.
Let me tell you something. We ain't gonna start this with that. We ain't gonna start with shade. I ain't gonna acknowledge that. Now, anywho, we gonna have stuff like struggle stories. We all got struggle stories. Amen. Before we came in front of you, we got struggle stories. I can tell you plenty of mine. I'm talking about stealing meat from Walmart so you can make spaghetti with no noodles. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
Everyone has their struggles. Everyone has struggles. For sure.
Now, what you got, Lady J?
So, I mean, I'm rolling with just still highlighting the local talent. I wanna highlight maybe an artist of the day, of the week. I want to bring on some local singers and rappers so that they can, you know, it's hard to get a spot on the radio and to get interviews on the radio. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the platform to their front door. You're going to be able to come over here and Fayetteville and flow. And we're going to let y'all see. Do what it do. I'm gonna be reading off some poems. We're gonna give some inspirational quotes, some motivational speeches to you guys when people are feeling down, and we're gonna tap into just overall just letting you know, having fun. You know, we're gonna have fun here. It's gonna get a little controversial. Y'all gonna see us arguing. Just know we aren't mad. We ain't mad at each other all the time. But that's what you're here to do. We want to go dive into different topics, different discussions, where you're gonna get 3 different perspectives.
Chazzy Faye, what you bringing to the table? What is you bringing to the table?
Money. No, I'm just kidding.
He said money.
Seriously. You know, for me, when I started my business 6 years ago, I had no idea how to start it. Mm-hmm. I didn't understand none of the nuances. I didn't understand, you know, how to run a business, how to staff it, how to pay for staff members, you know, that kind of thing. So what I want to bring to the table is, of course, you know, the entrepreneurship side, how to start, grow, and sustain your business. I actually have a book that I wrote. It's a workbook. It's really awesome. It teaches you step by step of how to do the business, not the actual, you know, motivational side.
What's the name of the book called?
It's called the Startup Success Toolkit: How to Start, Grow, and Sustain Your Business.
Startup Success Toolkit on Amazon. Y'all go get that.
I like how you plug that.
Yeah. And so for me, that and the big thing, of course, is the local leaders. You know, when I ran for mayor, a lot of people don't understand that your local elected officials actually have way more control in your life than the president or the Senate and so forth. So of course, being able to bring them to the table so the community can get a really fair, look at who they're going to be voting for, and hopefully encourage them to vote. So for me, it's the business topics. Of course, veterans. That's a really big thing for me.
Absolutely.
I'm a military veteran. I also
we're in a
veterans.
military community.
Military community as well, absolutely. And so, that's what I bring to the table as well. And then, of course, I got to sip a little bit of tea. So I always have the tea in the community.
Oh, so, Lord, and he gonna be shining light on some of the tea, y'all. So y'all stay tuned for this tea with Chad.
I ain't giving no tea. You ain't
all right.
Get me.
So we just wanted to kind of outline what you guys can expect from us. If you guys have a certain topic you would love to hear us speak on, please feel free to comment underneath any of our posts or DM us. You can also email us, and that is also on our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and our YouTube page.
Yes. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Like,
subscribe.
All you got to do is support, and it's just a click away.
It's just a click away. So one thing that I would like us to close out with, and it's something that you're going to see all the time. I want to leave us with a motivational or inspirational quote. Give it to them, Big T.
I'm going to be like, just laugh. Laugh it off. That's my quote. Just laugh. If you get too stressful, just laugh. It feels better when you laugh.
All right, Chad?
For me, you miss 100% of the shots you do not take. So if you have something you want to do, take your shot, do it.
All right, and I'm going to leave it with this. It's only impossible if you don't try. Well. All right.
Now, she ain't been to church.
I go to church every Sunday. Shout out to Spread the Word.
Hey, I went to church for the first time in 3 years last Sunday.
Did you burn out?
It was pretty hot.
You need to come to our church. Spread the Word is lit.
I don't be in them church.
Listen, we gonna talk.
We're gonna get a chance to level.
Listen, we're gonna end this right now. We're gonna sign off. We just wanted to give you guys a little insight of where we're going with this and what our vision is. Yeah. Thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing. Baby. We really appreciate y'all. Yes. And look out for the first episode of Big Perspective.
Are we doing a giveaway? Should we do a giveaway?
We should do a giveaway.
You ain't giving nothing away until y'all start liking something.
Maybe someone that writes in the comment a question or maybe they provide.
What kind of giveaway?
No, we can't say that yet.
We can't tell them.
So,
so how about this? This is what I propose. For the person that comes up with an awesome topic you want us to discuss, we will give you away some AirPods. AirPods.
And what kind? What kind
is
the AirPods?
Generation?
What's brand?
It's Apple.
Okay. Hey, people have knockoffs.
Now listen, we're not bringing you the ones that came from Korea. We're gonna give you the ones that came from China.
They're actually gonna work. So of course, whoever in the comments can give the best a topic for us to discuss. We're going to say an iPad. We're going to say AirPods.
No, we're going to say an AirPod.
No iPad.
What?
No iPad. You get some AirPods.
Oh, what are you talking about,
man? Until next time, it's always love. This is Lady J signing off.
It's your boy Big T.
And it's Chad.